News outlets worldwide are admitting that JD, he not only won, but he just keeps winning, with them discussing the possibility of him coming back to Disney, him reprising his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and him making bank with this. Now, what's absolutely hilarious is that places like the New York Post are reporting these wins. You know, the Post that made an exclusive deal with AH's PR team during the trial. Yeah, they're having to admit that JD is winning. In fact, they've dumped her outright while doing this, and that's fun times. Yeah, that's fun times indeed. So, hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently. And you know what? I love, and I do mean I absolutely love the fact that the media, they're not only forced to report on verified JD wins, you know, like the ones in the courtroom, but they're forced to report on ones that are being speculated against, like this right here, with a right being wrong with Disney. And some outlets, they're enjoying this stuff too. They no longer are even pretending that they're not, with some of them taking digs at AH. You can see that right here. Watch this. I mean, right after the headline. JD is set to return to Pirates of the Caribbean and is in talks with Disney about $300 million deal after defamation trial win against AH. And then look at this dig here in the bullet points right at the bottom. Quote, the Edward Scissorhands star told the jury he would not work with Disney again after executives made him feel quote unquote guilty until proven innocent. The Edward Scissorhands star. Now, while the average person might not recognize that as a dig, anyone that watched the Dateline NBC aftermath, they know she brought up the fact that, well, he convinced the world that he had scissors for fingers. And after that, I mean, that's trended worldwide. People are still laughing about it. I was laughing about it the other day, saying I was going to pick up Edward Scissorhands because it's this documentary about JD based on AH's recommendations. And look at the traffic on this. This thing has 6,000 plus likes on it. I mean, people, they're still laughing, like I said. So yeah, that is a dig and a half. Now this dig, it is coming up time and again too. Even the New York Post, like I said, a site that had an exclusive deal with her PR team during the trial, they're using the dig now. They've given up all hope for her actually getting anything out of this. They're trying to latch on to the JD win. Like I said, them reporting any of this stuff at all, it is glorious. Now, as far as the source that they're quoting here, they're actually quoting an article from Pop Topic. This is an Australian outlet. They've actually hit on some pretty interesting things in the past, too. So, as far as this is concerned, I have not been able to verify this yet. I'm not saying that it's not real, but it's unverified to me, so I do not treat it as such. But at the same time, with the world paying attention, with the media cheering it on, it says, well, Disney, they're going to be looking at that. They're going to be seeing what's being said. And you know what? They're going to be thinking, maybe we are missing out on money. But this is the headline for it. JD's $301 million Disney deal revealed. Now, this is what the media is reporting on, by the way, and I'm skeptical about stuff like this because I do not want to give Disney credit for anything that they have not done. At the same time, if Disney has done even an iota of what's listed here, these would be some boss moves. And remember, again, the worldwide media reporting on something, them cheering it on, you seeing millions of people cheer something on, this gives Disney a license to approach an idea. But this is what they're reporting. Quote, according to a trusted source close to Disney, the Mouse House company is putting together a deal too good to turn down. Disney are very interested in patching up their relationship with JD. I can confirm that to a degree, by the way. I have spoken to some very legit sources, some names that you would definitely recognize. Those people, they do indeed want him back, and they want him back badly for Pirates of the Caribbean. They know that they've left money on the table, especially after everything happened. Higher up executives, though, the ones making the big money deals, don't really know about that. But let's continue. They reached out to the actor prior to the defamation trial against AH and asked whether he would be interested in returning for another Pirates film or two. I know corporate sent him a gift basket with a very heartfelt letter, but I'm sure how it was received. But what I can tell you is that the studio has already pinned up a draft for a film about Captain Jack Sparrow, so they are very hopeful that JD would forgive them and return as his iconic character. That's what the insider alleges. Then they bring this up. And this stuff right here, if this turned out to be true, this would be a boss move. I would have to actually give Disney credit for something. And yeah, that wouldn't come lightly. But listen to this. According to the source, Disney is reportedly willing to go above and beyond the offer, $301 million, exceeding the amount AH's lawyers claimed that JD he would refuse. During the defamation trial, AH's attorney, that would be Elaine, by the way, asked, is Disney aware that JD has testified under oath that he would not take another Pirates of the Caribbean film franchise role for $300 million and 1 million alpacas? Now, of course, the court, they laughed at all of this, and like they said, you even had big shot Disney executives listening in. And we know that's the case, by the way, because they were forced to testify about what went on. You definitely had them listening in. So this is what they said, though. Disney are prepping a deal for $301 million that will include a sizable donation to a charity of JD's choice. That deal is reportedly for JD to return as Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean 6 and a spin-off Disney Plus series about the early life of the captain of the Black Pearl. Now, what's absolutely hilarious is that many of these places, they didn't stop with their reporting there. No, the New York Post, for example, they've seen the writing on the wall. They want to do an about face, because there is no money in backing AH. Everyone sees her for who she is. So they're all in it to win it. They're saying JD, he should make a comeback. In fact, they're quoting a source that talked to People magazine earlier in the month. Quote, I absolutely believe post-verdict that Pirates is primed for a rebooting with Johnny as Captain Jack back on board. There is just too much potential box office treasure for a beloved character deeply embedded within the Disney culture. And that's 100% true, by the way. There is a lot of money left on the table. But beyond that, you have the reality here. JD, he not only won in the courtroom, the man keeps winning. All of these places, they know what they did. They're trying to do an about face. They're trying to pretend they never, ever were in her corner. That is the biggest win of all, and I love it. I love it so much. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. Oh, it's glorious. You want to help the channel out, by the way, there are links in the description. We have our comic book. We also have locals. Definitely check that place out. You being here, though, that is the biggest help of all. So thank you. Appreciate you. Ending here. See you soon.